Am I gonna start wearing pants?
Stop wearing pants and wear dresses.
I love wearing dresses. I just probably won't wear dresses now because.
Okay, but you gonna stop wearing pants.
No, I'm not gonna stop wearing pants.
Watch this.
Psalms chapter 40 in verse 8.
Bring it on.
I delight to do thy will, oh my God.
He said he delights to do God's will, not your own. When you say, I love wearing dresses, and then they say, okay, all right, that's good. You gonna start wearing pants? No. Who will are you doing? And what is that? Is that good or bad?
No, it ain't good or bad. It's just that
No, it's bad.
I'm just being disobedient.
So is disobedient good or bad?
Yeah, I'll say it's bad.
It's bad.
Yeah.
I said boy, right? It's your son, right?
Yeah, that's my son.
If your son decides to disobey you, what will happen?
Oh, I'm going in.
Right.
I'm gonna rock his boat.
Now-
That's what I'm going to.
Now his friends, right? Now if his friends disobey, if he disobeyed his friend's parents, right? Maybe his friend's parents say you can't eat candy, he eat candy.
Okay.
Can they beat him?
They cannot beat him.
Why?
They can ask me if they can discipline him.
But
There's a limit to it.
now, here's
They
the
can
question.
beat.
Is it
They
your
can
rule?
discipline him without using force.
Now, does that rule apply to any kid that come around them, or just their kid? Bring it out.
Just this kid, because I'm not gonna discipline someone else's child.
Right.
There for
The
me.
same way God deals with how He deals with us. What's
Yeah.
that chastising? You got to read.
Amos chapter 3 in verse 2. You only have I known of all the families of the earth.
So God has only known these 12 tribes, just like that's your son.
Yes.
Just like you give him laws and rules and stuff that can't. If he break it, you punish him. If his friend break one of your rules not in your house, you can't do nothing to him.
No, but I can go to his parents and they can punish
But that's not your child.
him. No, but
Can they tell you no?
It's my choice as
Can
an
they tell you
adult.
no?
It's my choice as an adult
Can
to go to his
but
parents.
can his parents? Can other kids' parents tell you no?
Yeah, his parents can tell me no, but guess what?
Yeah.
The kid can no longer come.
Now you understand what I'm saying? The
Yeah.
difference between that and this is there is no
In between.
nobody can tell us no.
Okay.
So if God said, hey, Israelites keep women don't wear pants, men don't wear dresses, don't do it. Right. You understand?
I understand.
There's no compromise. Can he compromise with you? He said, hey Mom, I know you said I gotta go to bed at 10, but I feel like 10:30 is a way better time for me to go to sleep, and I think you made the wrong decision, Mama.
Yeah, that happens a lot. But
Okay.
do I go for it? No.
Because who make the rules?
I make the rules.
Who make the judgments?
God make the
Who
judgment.
makes the punishments?
God make the punishment.
No, God ain't making that.
Well, the thing about
you
it,
understand what I'm saying?
the thing about it, it's just the two of us. So I take care of him by myself.
That doesn't change who makes the punishments.
Exactly. But I control my
Watch
house.
this. I'm gonna show you something. You say
I
something.
run that house.
You only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore, I will punish you for all your iniquities.
What's the word iniquity mean?
I'm just gonna say, to me, sin.
That's what it means. It means sin, right?
Sin, yes.
So you are responsible for him,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Same way that God has sent prophets to tell his people that don't know the Israelites, the same people that believe in something like this, the same people that make up excuses not to listen to God. Who said that you were right to do that?
I said that I'm right to do that because I control who I am.
No, you don't.
But you're going from the biblical standpoint.
God controls who you're supposed to be.
Yeah, he does.
Who will? Okay, get Psalms 40 and 8. Watch this.
I wish I had all day to stand here and entertain you.
No,
Because I'm all for
we got 12 minutes. Hold on, let me show you something. Because you said it's up to you to decide what you do, right? If God said, I want you to be this way, do you have the room to say you don't want to be that way?
No. I mean, I do, but I wouldn't.
So, when he brought up the pants thing, you gonna start wearing pants?
Am I going to start wearing pants?
Stop wearing pants and wear dresses?
I love wearing dresses. I just probably won't wear dresses now because...
Okay, but so you gonna stop wearing pants.
No, I'm not going to stop wearing pants.
Watch this.
Psalms chapter 40 in verse 8.
Bring it on.
I delight to do thy will, oh my God.
He said he delights to do God's will, not your own. When you say, I love wearing dresses. And then they say, okay, all praise, that's good. You gonna start wearing pants? No. Who will are you doing? And what is that? Is that good or bad?
No, it ain't good or bad. It's just that
No, it's bad.
I'm just being disobedient at the moment.
So is disobedient good or bad?
Yeah, I'll say it's bad.
It's bad.
Yes, it is.
So when you disobey God, you're doing bad because you either got His will, which is what? Can you read it?
Oh, I wish I had.
Yea, thy law is within my
He
heart.
said, your what?
Thy law is within my heart.
The laws, the things that govern you, the things that you give your son to make him to know that he your son, the things you steal in him. He said, hey, if I want my son, you're gonna be like this. I want you to do this, do this, do this. If you veer from this, I'm gonna punish you.
Right.
It's the same thing with God. God said, hey, y'all my kids, do this, do this, do this.
Right.
If you veer off, I'm gonna punish you. And I might go as far as to just disown you as a whole.
Right.
Is he wrong for doing that?
No, he is.
So if God send prophets or men to come teach you and say, hey, you love God? Yeah, I love God. You want to get to heaven? Yes. You want to get to heaven?
Yes, of course.
How do you get to heaven?
I get to heaven by asking him to come into my heart.
What does that mean?
First of all, I need to repent. I need to turn from sin.
What is sin?
And then I need to ask him to give me forgiveness.
I love that
for
answer.
any wrongdoing.
I love the answer. Now I'm asking you this. What is sin?
An example of sin,
No, what is sin? Like,
Sin-
when you say you repent from sin, like, what are you repenting
like
from?
turn from sin. Like, so anything that I'm doing that's not pleasing of God.
How would you find out what's pleasing to God and not? Well, no, let me rephrase like this.
Okay.
What are the things that are pleasing to God called?
Living the way that he lives.
That's vague. That's vague. Like, what did Christ do?
Like, so in other words, like I grew up in a Baptist church. So and I grew up in a Christian household. Not to say that you all aren't Christian, but you are Israelites.
You're not
So,
Christian in the sense of Christianity, though. Christianity is like this. You're not that. You're not that. Go ahead.
so I don't know.
See, you see the problem?
I don't know. I'm confused when it comes to that.
Come here.
That's why we here. That's why it's important for us to come out and show our people exactly what the difference is. That's right. Because you say you want to get to heaven, right?
I have my own definition of how.
And that's the problem. Watch this. Hey, y'all want to go to heaven? Huh? Hey, I got a question for y'all. Watch this. Don't leave. Cause I'm asking two. I'm gonna give you this really quick answer. Watch this. Y'all want to get to heaven? Y'all do? What's sin? What is sin?
Come on down, bro.
Wrongdoing.
Sin could be anything. It's
Anything?
anything that could be sin.
Like two men that are together. That's
Based off of what though?
Based off the Bible.
Which is called what? What are things God told us to do called?
Those are commandments.
Commandments. Now
Yeah.
read
Yeah.
1 John.
1 John chapter 3 and verse 4. Whosoever committed sin
So we're talking about sin,
transgresseth also the law.
which is also commandments, laws of commandments. So if God said thou shalt not kill, if you kill, what are you doing?
You're committing a sin.
You committed sin. If God said the Sabbath on Saturday and you break the Sabbath, what are you doing?
You're sinning.
Sin.
If God said women shouldn't wear pants and you wear pants, what are you doing?
Sin.
You see, read.
For sin
It
is,
said maybe.
for sin is,
My own kind of thought.
for sin is the transgression of the law.
So transgression means to break. So whenever you break God's commandments of when you break a commandment out, you break it, or you willfully don't want to do it, that what makes you a sinner. Because the scripture said, what, just may fall 7 times, right? Just because you make a mistake doesn't mean that the mistake is who you are.
Yeah.
Now, what's the difference between a fighter and somebody that fight?
No
A
difference.
fighter.
There's a difference.
Yeah. So a
If
fighter.
me and him got in a fight, we fight once, am I a fighter?
No, you're not a fighter.
But somebody in UFC that's just training to box off, are they a fighter,
So
right?
they certified.
Because what, they turn their life and commit their life to do what?
A fighter.
Fight. So when you're in the midst of sin, are you a sinner? It's because you're actively doing sin that God tell you not to do. So yeah, you make that your God, basically. So if I say, if 1 Corinthians 11, watch this. Quick example. If I say, hey, brother, is that your wife? Is it y'all married? Fiance, oh, praise. So let's say y'all wasn't married, right? And he was just sleeping with you, just constantly got babies.
That's a sin.
It's a sin, right? If I said, hey, brother, marry her or stop dealing with her, and you keep having sex with her and don't marry her, what does that make you? A whoremonger, right? Which is what? A sinner. Who are you to this whole?
These are my kids.
Okay, got it.
1 Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 3. But I will have you know that the head of every man is Christ, and the head of the woman is the man.
Right, so we're going to go with a simple commandment to make it easy, right? It says, don't stop wearing pants too. I know she tried to turn away and get other two minutes.
Why I can't wear pants?
Gotcha. I'm glad you said that. Jump the door to you. Well, jump to Exodus first. So, what's your nationality?
Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rican?
I'm Haitian.
Haitian. This your other son?
Yes.
Who are you?
My son. Yeah.
Okay, he's the only one I'm
We all
like. He was
together.
not.
He's always this thing.
Okay, hey, stop doing that, bro. Hey.
She was like she didn't know that going slavery was in the Bible.
Tie all that in, right? So,
Oh, God, we gonna be here for one.
no, I can give you a quick summary. So, when as Israelites, God made us His chosen people, right? We used to rule the earth. We was the ones to govern the earth and make sure that everybody was doing what God said, right? When we break the commandments, get Deuteronomy 22 and 15 real quick. When you break the commandments, God doesn't protect us or give us that power no more, right? Like for example, these y'all kids, right? If you tell him, how old are you? 16. If you tell him, hey, do X, Y, Z, if you don't do it, I'm gonna kick you out.
Oh, no. That don't even sound right.
No, but if he doesn't listen, he get kicked out. That's the judgment for that, right?
Right.
Is he still your son?
Of course he is.
Will you deal with him to some degree to hopefully he come back and start listening?
Yes.
Right? But there's a point to where we read it.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 15.
Bring it out.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy
You
God,
don't listen to God.
to observe, to do all his commandments.
Now, it's important to know the commandment part because earlier, like in Exodus, who know about Moses? You know about Moses?
Yeah.
You know about Moses?
Yeah.
Who did he lead out of Egypt? Oh. The Israelites, right?
The Israelites, yeah.
We are the children of those people.
That's right.
So he led us out of Egypt, right?
Yeah.
When we left out of Egypt, we were keeping Egyptian customs. They were shaving their heads bald,
Right.
wearing dresses.
Right.
Women just sleeping around, wearing pants, doing witchcraft, sacrificing. They're doing anything you think of that's evil, we was doing it.
Right.
So when we came out of Egypt, God said, okay, I'm going to reestablish the commandments with y'all for y'all to start keeping, right?
Okay.
Up to this point, we was being Negroes and murmuring, complaining, and doing everything else, right? Read.
And his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So God said, if we don't keep the commandments, we're going to be cursed.
Right.
Did slavery happen?
Yes, it did.
Who did it happen to?
Black people.
Happened to us and Puerto Ricans.
Yeah, Puerto
They went in 400 years before we did. That's why a lot of times Puerto Ricans or so-called Hispanics, Native Americans and stuff like that have a harder time getting this out their mind.
I know, yeah.
You understand?
Because that's what we were introduced to.
Yeah. So you say you Puerto Rican, you Dominican, right? Okay. So yeah, it was that Ephraim, not that somebody else, but they have a harder time of getting this image out their mind.
Right.
With this image comes you can do what you want.
Right.
I love God.
Right.
But sometimes when he tell me not to do something, I feel like maybe my way a little bit better and he's not going to really do much about it.
Mm-hmm.
God said, no, if you don't do what I say, regardless, I'm going to do something to you.
Yeah, yeah.
Right, read 68.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68.
Bring it out.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
So we walked out of Egypt the first time.
Right.
He said, I'm going to bring you back into Egypt again. The word Egypt just means slavery. It's another word for slavery, right? Read.
With ships.
With ships. So this is how we came over here, right?
Yup.
You see this?
Yup.
Did this happen?
Yes, it happened.
We went from the west coast of Africa right here and came from all the way over here to over here.
Yup.
What the so-called African, we're not African, we black. We're the same skin tone, but we're not the same. I'm gonna show it to you too. The Africans, the so-called white man, the so-called Arab, sold us amongst each other in captivity and slavery, right? What the so-called Spaniards did, like you said, he Puerto Rican, right? What they did to him, because Dominican means the dog of God, right? If I remember correctly.
Right.
That's what the
Dog.
I said it again.
Faithful dog.
Your name, Puerto Rican, that the slave master gave you, mean faithful dog. Are you a faithful dog? Rich poor, my fault. Haitian just means land of wood and water. Are you made up of land and wood and water? No. But God give you these other names that actually have godly meanings to them, right? So when read it again.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
That what?
by the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
So we went on these slave ships, and when we got to the other lands, over here, they start doing what to us?
Torturing us.
Torturing, one thing. What else did they do? How did they make money?
By selling us.
Selling them. That's crazy that he know that.
Right.
That's good. Now we met some kids the other day that never seen. It's just like, what is this?
He knows a lot about history.
Okay, all praise. Don't ever lose that spirit, right? So they just sell us. Let's see if the Bible say that.
And there ye shall be sold.
Shall be what?
Sold
To what?
unto your enemies.
Our friends.
Enemies.
To our enemies. Just because we're not sold now, don't mean they're not our enemies no more.
Right.
What did ICE do right now to the Hispanics?
Deporting them.
Deporting them. They ain't right, killing them and putting them in every whatever they want to do, right? You don't think they're going to do that to Haitians, Jamaicans?
They doing that to Haitians.
Yeah. And they're going to, they doing everything, right?
Yeah.
But no, they're not friends. That's 2026. They're not doing that no more.
Yeah, okay.
He says what? And then was it Libya or Liberia? They're still selling us like chattel slavery, like chains. Hey, nigga sold for however much money. And the Arabs are doing that.
Right.
And the Africans, read.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen.
Now, John 48. So now that we're being sold to these people, right? How were we allowed to read?
No. If you know how to read, it was like
You
committing a
want to do something, right?
Yeah.
Now, so if you're not allowed to read, they raping us, killing us, ripping babies out the women's stomach, throwing them against rocks. They were doing wild stuff. The Hispanics. It was. Where's a picture? There's a picture of it on here somewhere. I don't think I just saw it. But they were hanging y'all like rotisserie chickens. They put it in the stomach, and they said, "Hey, worship this. You accept this? No. Keep spinning them. You accept this? No. Keep spinning them." They will have they'll get like spikes and sit the man on top of them, naked. They will sit the man on top of them naked and torture them. If you didn't worship this. So when we say you believe in white Jesus and stop following Christianity, it's because you think that this man and the two things don't go together. You understand?
So what is your culture that you
Culture, we Israelites. We teach God's commandments. God will give us commandments. God only loved us.
So,
all this happened.
yeah, so what do you consider yourself as?
I'm Israelite.
Islam?
Israelites.
Israelite, okay.
Right. That's our nationality.
My cousin is one too.
I mean, we all Israelites. The difference is we acknowledge it, accept
We don't
it.
have enough knowledge about what's...
See, now we're here. Now we give you all the knowledge you need, right? But the difference between us is that you're Israelite, you're Israelite, you're Israelite. We all Israelites, right? The difference between us is that we acknowledge that we Israelites.
Right.
Okay.
You understand? And then we change our lives and keep the commandments that God will deal with us and save us when Christ come back, because he's only going to save those that keep the commandments.
Right.
Right? Now you said something about the pants thing, right? If these people know that we Israelites, and that, get Judah 5 and 20 real quick, and that we Israelites, and God going to deal with us if we keep the commandments, how would you destroy somebody like that? Let's brainstorm. How would you destroy somebody like that? Would you let them read the Bible?
Of course not.
Because the Bible is who book? Is it everybody's book or our book? Now this will determine a lot of stuff. Is the Bible for everybody?
No.
Or is it just for the Israelites? You say no?
I think it's for everybody, to be honest with you.
Okay. What do you say?
I have no idea.
No idea. What about you? You don't know? Everybody? History guy. Everybody, right? Now, read this.
Psalms chapter 147 and verse 19. He showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel.
He only dealt with these people. Read.
He have not dealt so with any nation.
So anybody else outside these nations,
He didn't deal with
they never had the Bible ever. Name one time in history when the whole world loved God.
Right.
You can't think of that.
There ain't one.
Yeah, it ain't one.
Now, name one time in history God had particular people that he gave the commandments. They went into slavery in Egypt, and he still loved them. Because if the Bible for everybody, where was John 3:16 when this happened?
Teach.
Because the Bible's still around.
Right.
There's still this guy walking around, this guy's around. You got the slave masters. They said, hey, we go to church on Sunday, which you're not supposed to. But they said, hey.
So how come you're not supposed to go on church on Sundays? What is
You
that?
got some really good questions. Watch this. Now, get Judith and then go to Exodus real quick. This is why they don't want you to go on the right day. Read.
Judith, chapter 5 and verse 20. Now therefore, my Lord and Governor, if there be any error in this people, and they sin against their God.
So the Bible's a giant history book, right? There's some prophecies and like mysterious things that you're not gonna understand unless you keep the commandments. It's a whole other process, right? Okay. But the things that are easy to be understood, like this history, it was a so-called Japanese man going to the governor and saying, hey, we're gonna attack the Israelites, right? And he's saying, well, if you want to attack them, if they keep the commandments, leave them alone. Because God going to defend them.
Right.
The same way he did in Egypt.
Right.
God defended us, right? He said the 10 plagues, everything, right? But if we don't keep the commandments, read.
Let us consider that this shall be their ruin.
It says what?
Let us consider that this shall be their ruin.
So if you don't keep the commandments, let that be their ruin. That's why when this happened, right here, how many black people you think on this cargo slave ship? You think about 30?
12,000?
Then 12,000 is much. That's some shit. That's some cool shit. But you get about 200-300, right? How many white people on that ship?
0.
2. The guy driving it and the guy beating it.
Yeah, the guy beating us too. Yeah.
Now, why do you think 300 strong? Let's cut it in half. Let's say it's 300 of us, right? 150 of them are strong black men. The other 150 is women. Why can't 150 strong black men beat up 2 white men and take the ship over?
Because they were brainwashed.
But how you gonna brainwash that many men? Is it because the white man was so smart to be like, hey, y'all 150 dumb niggas jump on the ship naked and we gonna take everything you got? No. It's the spirit of God for not keeping the commandment. He put that fear on us. Right. God said, hey, you don't keep the commandments? Watch this.
That sounds good.
Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 47. Because thou servest not the Lord thy God with joyfulness and with gladness of heart.
Because when we got taken from this coast of Africa, we fled from Rome, we fled from Jerusalem in 70 AD. We still knew who we are. It wasn't no like, we weren't like throwing spears and having bones in our nose. That's actual African. We were still civilized, wore clothes, everything, right? When we decided to stop keeping the commandments, God sent these people to us to subjugate us. So God said, you don't want to follow me? Just like if your kids don't want to listen to you, you're going to punish them, right? But God said, you want to listen to me? I'm going to put you to slavery.
So that's what he did.
Yeah, read.
Therefore shall thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee.
348.
In hunger and in thirst.
So if you want food or you're thirsty, where you have to go to get food from? The stove. Who own that stove? Your mom, your uncle, your mama, your dad don't own that store. You own that store? The government do, right? America own that store. Some random rich white guy that's living in the mountains with $1 billion jet sitting in front of his fucking car on Walmart. Or Amazon, Jeff Bezos. You don't own Amazon. Read.
And in thirst, and in nakedness, and in want of all things.
If you want anything, you can't get it. For example, if the government took your kids, can you get your kids back from the government?
Now it depends. You gotta follow what they tell you to do.
So can you get your kids back from your government?
No, it's not.
No. If they say, I'm gonna take him, I'm gonna take him to Cuba. What you gonna do? You gonna jump on the car and be like, hey man, I'm gonna get my brother back from Cuba. I'm 16. You ever flown a plane before? Dang, you stuck. Even though you got a job, you get the money from to buy a ticket from.
For me.
You gonna spend on the last minute, I need to leave today, red eye, $1,300 to maybe find your son that might be in Cuba. Go through customs and you let's say you did find him, right? My son here, now he in Nigeria, we done sent him somewhere else. You ain't doing nothing. Your kid gone. If it took him, he gone. Right? Read.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
You'll do what?
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee.
So God allowed them to do this to us. So with putting yokes of iron around our neck and destroying us, you're gonna say, hey, take all the commandments away, right? Now watch this. Get Deuteronomy, get Exodus 20 about the Sabbath. Watch it. You say, why Sunday the wrong day? We want to do some simple.
Yeah, why Sunday? I just want to know Sunday so I can get going.
No, and pants. Watch this. Read.
Yeah.
Exodus chapter 20 and verse 8. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work. But the 7th day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God.
What's the first day of the week?
Monday.
Are you sure?
So Sunday's the
Open your
first
phone.
day?
Yeah, you said it.
Oh, Sunday is the
Open your
first
phone
day.
up.
Yes.
Pull your calendar up on your phone.
Sunday.
Tell me what the first day is.
Sunday is.
Sunday.
Sunday.
It's Sunday.
The Sunday started with me.
Yeah, Sunday, the first day of the week.
Yeah.
Now, so God said from Sunday to Friday sundown, because the way God works is the days are from sundown to sundown.
Right.
So when the sun go down tonight, the day is over with.
Right.
When it come back up, the next day starts. Right?
Right.
Read.
But the 7th day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work.
So on the Sabbath day, you're not supposed to work.
So 7th day God did get his rest after he created the earth.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Sabbath day is a direct commandment or covenant God made with us particularly, right? The judgment for breaking the Sabbath is death. You would die for breaking the Sabbath back then. Until Christ came and brought grace, if you broke the Sabbath, we killing you. You couldn't repent from that. You was just, hey, kill him.
So where everyone is heading going to church on Sunday from now?
Everybody's going to church on Sunday right now. If Christ came back in the next 5 minutes, everybody dead. Off that alone.
Oh God.
Because you breaking the Sabbath today. You just came to the store, you bought something. Yeah, some people be working. Some people be cooking, doing everything. Let's get that. Let's run through the things how to keep the Sabbath from.
Yeah, you buying this stuff.
All right, watch this. Yeah, get that. So if Christ came back in the next 5 minutes, he killing everybody.
Oh God, please don't kill me, Christ.
Now watch this. So start wearing pants and we're gonna keep Sabbath.
Nehemiah chapter 10 verse 31.
Y'all don't be wearing no dresses, do y'all secretly?
Dresses?
Making sure, man. You got to ask nowadays. Read.
And if the people of the land bring any ware or any victuals to sell on the Sabbath day,
Victuals are like items to buy.
Items to sell.
then we would not buy it of them on the Sabbath.
So if somebody said, "Hey man, I got this new hat for you, but buy this hat." That's a Sabbath. I can't buy it. If people see us and say, "Hey man, you want to buy this from us?" No, it's a Sabbath day. You can't do that.
Oh, so you can't do that with Saturday.
You can't buy from Friday sundown to Saturday sundown. You can't buy or sell nothing. All work. Get other cooking. Now remember, if you say it again.
What you say about the pants?
Oh, pants. I need you to stick because we're gonna run through the next 2 things and you'll get the pants. Read.
Exodus chapter 16 and verse 23. And he said unto them, this is that which the Lord hath said. Tomorrow is the rest of the holy Sabbath.
So if tomorrow the Sabbath, what the day is that you talking about? What day would it be right now? I'll tell you. It'd be Friday. So Friday before the sun go down, do what?
Tomorrow is the rest of the holy Sabbath unto the Lord. Bake that which ye shall bake today, and seed that ye will seed.
Seed means to boil or cook. Read.
And that which remaineth over lay up for you to be kept until the morning.
So you'll cook Friday, so before the sun go down, you cook everything you're gonna cook. If you make a cake, make a cake. But eat it during the Sabbath. Don't eat it during, you can't be pork, shellfish, shrimp, crab, lobster, can't eat those things. Y'all love those things. I know especially, I know y'all love pork. And then get pants on real quick. Now this is why we say you can't wear pants.
All right, last one.
Last one, you have to. This is important. Because remember, we came out of Egypt, we were keeping their customs, right?
Right.
Everything they had was against God. Every time you go into slavery under a different nation, they'll teach us something that goes against God.
Right.
Right? Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 22 and verse 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man. Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
What's women's garments? Our clothes.
Dresses,
A dress, skirts,
Yeah.
panties, bro, all that type of stuff, right? Now what's men's garments? Men clothes.
Pants and shorts.
Pants.
Pants,
Yeah.
boxes. Yeah. Read.
For all that do so are abomination unto the Lord thy God.
Now I'm asking you a very particular question. Who know what a drag queen is?
I do.
You do?
Yeah.
Are they men or women?
They men.
But how are they dressed? Are they dressed in a dress?
Like woman. Yeah.
They're dressed like a woman, right?
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Of course not.
So it's cross-dressing bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what God said. He said, if you cross-dress, that's evil. You're an abomination.
Right.
So when women wear pants, you cross-dress. You may not be as hardcore as the drag queen. Like, for example, so-called gay women, right? When they want to look like men, what they do?
They dress like men.
But how you don't dress like a man if the clothes don't matter? Pants, they got the fade, a big shirt. They're dressing like what the other thing is, right? They wear boxes, right? God said if you cross-dress, you're an abomination. He'll kill you for that too. God is very loving, but he's very serious about what he's saying.
Right.
His love is, hey, keep the commandments. Y'all keep the commandments. Y'all gonna rule. Y'all gonna live forever. Do that. Imagine telling the man that created the universe, you don't know what you're talking about. I'm not gonna do that. You think he's gonna deal with you like, you know what? He's just stupid. Now he gonna do something to you.
What club was that at?
Admit that a lot of people don't even realize they.
I've called her. She hasn't responded. I've called her more than a few times.
With the Zulu Nation, I'm like, what the hell is this? I know nobody know what I'm talking about. You'll leave me on the island by myself. I don't know what the hell Bishop's talking about. That's what y'all do. Then after class, yeah, I knew what you were talking about. I just don't want to be caught out there. The hell is this? Get on my damn nerves. So read that again, 31.
Across the earth, the prophets move. From city streets to distant lands, the message is the same. Israel must rise. Through every quest, every journey, the truth spreads. No border can contain it. No distance can silence it. Our nation lives in every moment. In joy, we celebrate marriages. In sorrow, we honor our dead. On the Sabbath, we gather as one. Families rejoicing together, bound by the commandments of God. Yet are we tried. From the stones in Kenya to the hatred in Montana, we endure as a soldier of the Lord. And still, the mission expands. On the airways, on the screens, in every nation under heaven, Israel's voice is heard. We build our communities. We raise our children in royalty. We restore what was broken. We clean what was defiled. We show the world who we are. This is Israel united in Christ. Nation in motion. Nation endures.